All right, hello, my name is Christine and this is Siran and Manuel. We're interviewing Siran and Manuel today, and Siran's got a very encouraging story to share of God's work in her life. So I'll start by asking some questions in Armenian and then there'll be an interpretation. Մեզի կնաս ասել, որ ինչպես Հիսուսին ջանցար, ինչ եղավ, որ Հիսուսին ջանցար։
Հիսուսին ջանցա, երբ որ Աստված ինձի ամուսնացանք իրեն ինձի նվեր եկավ Սուրբ Գիրք, մեծ ասանք, ամուսինս ամեն օր կգարտար այդ Սուրբ Գիրքը, ես չէի գիտել, Լիբանանին եկած չէի գիտել ասանք բաներ, բայց դեր ինձի խոսած էր, որ ես Աստծո զավակ պիտի բայց ադիտ դեր ուղերից մեջ չէի տներ։
Okay. It started with really when they got married and they received a Bible as a gift for their wedding. And Manuel used to read that Bible every day, but Siran didn't have an interest, or she couldn't read either. But it was told that she would one day be the child of God, but it hadn't registered. That hadn't registered.
Ուրեմն ես ելա երեն ցերկեն սուպտիկան ինքը կորձիկնա սուպտիկը արի բահեցի, որ մեկը տա չգարտա
After 1 month of marriage and reading the Bible,
she said, "You married Bible or married me?" She said. I said, because my education in evangelical church, evangelical school in Lebanon, I learned there. Interior house school is 4 years in the evangelical school. And we also, every night we praying and celebrating in the school. And I remember that one. I have my inside to read every day, every night. When I am young or I am after married, I try to continue. Yes. And she said that you married me or you married the Bible. Then I said, both of you the Bible before, then you.
Okay.
She said that I will keep it. If you can't find, you read it.
So she hid the Bible from
She
you
kept me from
after a month of marriage.
Բայց եկավ գործեն կե մի գարտա ասի որ չեմ դարկեզի ասա ասիրեմ ինչև եթե ինձ զարնես ներցնես պիտի չդամ քեզի քանի որ ինչու նորեդ կսպաղվես հետս սպաղվի
Right. So when Manuel came home, she refused to say where the Bible was. And said, even if you kill me, I'm not going to tell you because you need to pay attention to me, not the Bible.
Ուրեմն Աստված բաբան եկավ նոմնիկ ծանոթ ադոր աչքերը արավ գուրցավ իրեն ասա որ կնա Սիրանինքով ինքը քեզի սուպտիկ մի գարտա
Okay, so a very close friend of theirs, an elderly gentleman, lost his sight, and he was someone who read the Bible every day, and Jesus appeared to him and said, "Go to Siran, because she will read the Bible for you."
Ես դրոց չէի կացած ոչ այ գիտեմ ինչ ասել է չեմ կարդ դրոց չեմ կացած ուրեմն սի սարկիսամոին որ Նաշտոնի բաղ արդևնես կսինք այսօր ճաշս պատրաստեմ ասա օքեյ մի կարտաս ինձ սյալյո եգուր
So she's unschooled, so she doesn't know how to read and write, but she told Uncle Sakis, the gentleman, to come the next day because she had cooking to do that night, and he was very pleased that she was going to read the Bible to him.
Ուրեմն քիշերը ամբողին մտա, պիտի բարգիմ ասանգրի, ապա ես ինչպես աս մարդունսի եգուր, ես կարտակ չեմ գիտել, ասի ելա արդու տողոլա ասված մեծ է, հիշեցի ասված մեծ է, կոլոքստերի բարգա.
Okay. She then was upset because she said, how can I read the Bible? Because I just don't know how to read. How am I going to read the Bible? but then she went to bed and remembered God and said, God will sort it out in the morning, and went to bed. She remembered God.
Ես գիշերին կունի անցերեմ եմ դասամ, որ ասանք բարգերեմ անգովնիսկով եկավ ջերման, ապուստ կպայլի, գարմիր պելերնով, Siran աչկս ասան գրի բաղցա, սուպկիրկս սերկնի. Ասա, որ ասի ես կեզի չի դվի, որ բողջավերում մեջ բահես. Ասա, որ ասի գաբիդի գարտաս սարկիսին, 5-րդ և 6-րդ մատչյոսին բիդը սկսից գարտայ և ինձի ասան գրավ և ես ետքունի անցերեմ.
So, early hours of the morning, she felt a presence at her feet, and when she opened her eyes, she got quite a fright because there was someone standing in bright white clothing with a coat.
Wow.
And said, Siran, you're going to, I didn't give you this Bible so that you have it wrapped up and hidden away. You're going to read this, and you're going to read it for Uncle Sakis, and you'll start from Matthew chapter 5 and chapter 6. That's where you're going to begin.
Wow.
And he put his hand on her mouth, and she went back to sleep.
Wow.
Ardu Sarkis Amunik, Ardu Hatskers Patsi, Mangega Korsen, Askir Kurer, Asandrius Bahere, Gabere, Kirkas Isus Hanere, Taraf Komodina, Bara, Sarkis Amunik, Arjam Utin, Ardu. Hedir Kirke Perere, Sak Inzibitigarta Sink, Yebets Matros, oh my God, the Selsan. Nastav Atsu Kirke Chimkider, Patsi, Incident 5-րդ և 6-րդ մատչոս էինք նիրմեյլավ, Կրիստինգը գարտամ, որ գարձստես ջեմարան վերջատուցեր եմ, պան գյանի, համալ սարան վերջատուցեր եմ. 7 դարի այս մարդուն ես ամեն արդուս ու կիրք գարտացրեմ, ինչե որ մարդ ասեր կսվրան երեր է.
Okay. So in the morning, she woke up, and Manuel got home from work, and there was the Bible next to the bed on the bedside table, and Manuel said, "Where had you hidden this book?" She said, Jesus took it out and put it on the commode at night time. And at 8 o'clock, Uncle Sakis came, and he came with his Bible, and she sat down, and the Bible opened up to Matthew chapter 5 and 6, and Jesus had told him to start reading from Matthew 5 and 6. And she read the Bible to him for 7 years until he actually died in her arms.
Wow.
So 7 years later.
So basically, she couldn't read.
No, that's right. And that was a surprising thing, that she could not read. She was illiterate, but she said she could read as if she'd finished university.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so that was really the miracle after Jesus visited Siran at her foot at that night.
Yeah.
So from then on, she could read.
She could read. That's right. Yeah.
And so
she could read the Bible. So yeah.
And you said to us you read the Bible how many times?
She's lost the count. She hasn't abandoned the Bible.
And in Syria, did she? You said last time you actually taught people. She actually had a Bible study.
Right. Siran, Iren Rishnerum Gusovetsnik.
Այո, երտայ աղոտարանները կարոզեին ասվածասավ գիխոսիս գկարոզեին եկեցի չիգար որ չէի երտար գբդդեի գկարոզեի հոսեկա քիչ մեհերու եչեմ կիդեր տեղերը բայց մեկի չեմ կիդեր լեզու չեմ կիդեր գուզեմ աստծում է որ օրի մեկին զհրաշ կնե աս լեզուս ֆանան կլերոնը որ ելեմի սարկոսին ասի գսպասեմ աստծում է.
So she visited after that she visited any church, any prayer group, and she preached about God.
Wow.
And she hasn't stopped preaching, but she finds it difficult in Australia because she doesn't know English very well, and she hasn't got those connections. But she hopes that one day Jesus will do a miracle and enable her to speak so that she can go and talk about God to other people.
Thanks, Lord. Well,
She wants to,
She wants to.
God make a miracle, second miracle for learning English, speak English herself.
yes.
She waiting because she go to Navitas and she cannot continue. Yes, because she doesn't know nothing, alphabet, nothing. She doesn't know. Never gone to school,
Wow, never gone to school.
and she reading Armenian. Not in Armenian also, no going to school, the Armenian schools, no Arabic schools, no English school in Syria or Lebanon. Only from 10 years she go to work, dressing.
Well, thank you, Christine and Siran and Manuel for that interview. I know I was blessed by hearing your story about Jesus meeting you in your time of need, and then you were able to bless others because Jesus had blessed you. And really that's what this is all about, isn't it?
Yes.
The blessings going round,
That's
round
right.
and round.
Yes.
So, thank you.
She stopped from cigarette.
She stopped from cigarettes
Yes,
too.
smoking from 12 years. Every day 4 packets.